The Educational Opportunity Program has a rich history of providing access to underrepresented students throughout the CSU system for nearly 50 years. The program quickly grew as more campuses adopted EOP. In 1969, the program admitted 90 students, and by 1970, 400 students were enrolled in the program. The history of EOP at Fresno State had very humble beginnings. It started with the formation of an experimental program called Project 17.
We were selected, the Project 17 students, and we were told this, that they knew, in essence, that we were high achievers, but we were poor. We needed something to help us because they knew that we had it in us to get an education. So they thought in terms of, we'll select these students because we know that they have the drive, the energy, and they're smart, but they need the financial help.
It was a time of a lot of turmoil. When I remember registering as a student, and we were given priority registration, which I hope we still are. And we would stand in line because we had to register at the, it was a North Gym now, but it was called the men's gym. And we would get in line with the seniors and the graduate students, and we'd get a lot of comments thrown at us, like we don't belong here, stuff like that. So it wasn't a real welcoming environment in all cases. In other cases it was.
From the early years of having to fight for access for our students to a period where I think the system began to be more supportive of our students. Yes, there were stereotypes for EOP students that they were not quite worthy of being here, they didn't belong, and they were not going to be successful, etc.
In everybody's lives, you have to feel that you're being embraced. And I think that's what happened. As 17 students, we were all close. We did everything together. We had classes together. We had tutorial together. We helped each other. And I think that was a good thing.
I think many of us who were going to school at the time in the 60s and so forth, who were involved in some of the social movements, really had a sense of commitment. That was a real thing. You know, where's your commitment? That was we were always being challenged. Where's your commitment? And being able to work in a program that really tried to help others and demonstrate your commitment and make it succeed. You know, we didn't know if we were going to be able to pull it off. We were going to give it our best shot.
In the classroom, students still had huge challenges to overcome because the campus was a predominantly white campus. And so any student of color was thought to be EOP and therefore somehow inferior. But our students proved time and time again that they were highly capable, that they did belong here, and that they had the mental capacity, the intelligence, and just the work ethic that was needed to be successful here.
Now we are in 2017 with 1,700 students. So there's tremendous growth already looking at the history of EOP. And they also get to work with a peer mentor because I feel like those peer mentors has tremendous influence and a strong role in building and making sure our students succeed when they get here. So having someone who they can identify with, relate with, in addition to a counselor, I think make a tremendous difference in success of the program.
And I believe in them. And having been a first-generation college student, I know how challenging it is, but I also know how gratifying it is to serve others and to excel in a career that means so much to them. And I would say, you know, they're the next generation of leaders. And I have great faith in them and what they're going to do for our country and for our world. And so now is the time to start acting like that next generation of leaders, to be curious and to be bold and achieve those big dreams. They can do it.
On an individual basis, you know, you work with certain students and you go to graduation and you say, I know I made a difference in helping that person be where they are right now.
Hi, my name is Bernetta Sadikoff.
Hi, my name is Fernando Moreno.
My name is Maria Jimenez.
My name is Randy Van.
My name is Mario Naranjo, a first lieutenant in the United States Army and a proud EOP graduate from the class of spring 2012.
I'm a career and family navigator here for Fresno Bridge Academy in the west side of Fresno.
I am a police officer for the Fargo Police Department.
I am a secretary at Esperanza Foster Family Agency.
I am currently at Fresno State for my single subject credential in kinesiology with an emphasis on physical education.
The EOP program has taught me that anything in life is possible if you only put your heart and mind into it.
Thanks to EOP, I was able to enroll in classes, get familiar with the school, and get many services that help make school so much easier.
EOP taught me two things. Number one, to never stop believing in myself and the things that I can accomplish. And number two, to help people in order to make the community a better place.
EOP gave me the opportunity to take back my education.
EOP has had a huge impact in my life. I really enjoyed the structure the program had for me. I spoke with counselors on a daily. They helped keep my schedule aligned.
Because I truly see the value added for families by what it is EOP does. And we hear it time and time again. If it was not for EOP, I would not have made it.
Now in my career, I have the great pleasure of working with soldiers and strategic leaders all around the world, all thanks to the EOP counselors and staff who assisted me during my time at Fresno State. Thank you.
So thank you, EOP. I really appreciate all your help.
Thank you, EOP, for empowering the leaders of tomorrow. And thank you for everything that you do.
I am very thankful to them for all the opportunities and all the knowledge they have provided to me and all of the future purposes they have given me.
And EOP has been so supportive and helped me finish through my undergrad. And I definitely think it's such a great program.
Since the inception of the program, more than 7,000 EOP students, and still counting, have graduated from Fresno State.